Hey, crypto family. So we've had another bullish day in cryptos, and it's great to see Bitcoin nearing that $9,000 level. It's been at least a week and a half since we've seen this, so it's good to see some more bullish action and a lot more buyers entering the market. One thing I want to talk about today that I think has really contributed to this run is $300 million worth of Tether has actually been printed, and that's one of the cues that signals another bull run. So for those who don't know, there's a big, Tether controversy. People are wondering if Tether was actually backed by anything. And a lot of studies have showed that, it is actually backed by real currency. And if you look here, there's a tweet by a guy, his name is Panama TJ. And he had a tweet today and it says, bulls are coming, 300 million freshly printed USDT. So why I want to point this out is because he has a graph here that every time that Tether is printed, we can see here total market capitalization excluding Bitcoin. So every time, Tether is printed, there's a bull run in the market. And that's been shown consistently. Sometimes it's just with Bitcoin, other times it's with alts, and other times it's with actually both. So Tether is one of those things that you can see here on March 1st, he posted no more USDT has been minted since January 31st. Meaning no more accelerated swings will be seen unless fiat finds other ways to enter the crypto market. Could expect a steady growth of BTC at a more moderate pace. Alts could thrive in this sort of market conditions. So basically, we haven't seen Tether being printed in over a month and a half. And now that it's finally being printed again at $300 million, that's usually when we start seeing, a large bull run in the market. And we saw here, this huge green candlestick here. Just in 1 hour, the price rose over $400, and it's been on a steady rise ever since. And I wanted to point that out because, again, more positive news, more money being put into the market, with only combines to make, even more growth in the market. So I thought that was something good to point out because not a lot of people really look at this Tether printing, but every time it happens, we do see these spikes in the market. So I want to point that out and, expect to see some more growth in the coming future. Now, another thing I want to talk about for some good news is G20. They called for crypto regulation recommendations by July. Now, I know in the previous video, I mentioned the G20 didn't see crypto as a threat to financial stability and basically, didn't want to really regulate it at the time. And, they still feel that way. They at least want to have some guidelines to go by. So basically, by July, they want to have like a format to where everyone is adhering to it and there's just, some set rules. Basically focusing on like, the illegal activities and just, all the bad things associated with crypto. So again, this isn't bad news. This is just, everyone has a standard to go by and they just want to have a set of rules. So they want to understand, how crypto operates. So it says quoted here, in July, we have to offer very concrete, very specific recommendations on not what do we regulate, but what is the data we need. So again, they're just trying to find out more about crypto, trying to understand it so that they can, implement certain rules and just kind of help implement it into everyday society. So I thought, again, this is good news. They're trying to work with crypto, not against it. So again, this will only create more long-term investors and wealthier investors to come into the market because they'll know, it's safer. There's actually some rules in place and this isn't something mysterious or something bad that they need to stay away from. So I thought this was really good. And again, most people in the G20 conference are bullish on crypto. And I think it's great that they're at least talking about it and, coming together and not treating it like something illegal. So it's good to see they're focusing, the positives of crypto and how it's more secure and how it can make the financial system even better. So I just want to point that out and, some good news and just, give some insights as to why the market has been increasing. Just looking at the Bitcoin graph, you saw, we did have kind of like a bullish flag start forming here. And then, we had a breakout of that and we're going to new highs. The little short-term resistance, of course, that 9,000 psychological level. And then from there, if we zoom out on this 1 hour daily, this 1 hour chart, we can see that 9,300, it was our previous resistance a couple of times. So, almost had like a double top over here and then a double top around March 13th and 14th. So If we can get above, that $9,400 level, then we're looking more towards that $10,000 level. So just looking for that short term, and then longer term, again, 12,000 to 12,800, in the next couple of weeks to couple of months. So good news for Bitcoin and just in cryptos in general. And I hope this video helped y'all out. If it did, please give it a like, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, thanks for watching.